Hello, hello. Hello, Jess. Hello, 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 Katie. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Guys, those wind chimes are going crazy. They're going crazy. Hello, Margie. All right, you guys, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Crystal. Hey, when's the next members? Hello, Tracy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Steph. Um, is it I think it's June 23rd is the next members. That's what I thought. Okay, thank you, Jess. For all you members, I will say it again. June 23rd will be members only live. No, let's do it. Let's keep it next Monday. We're good. I will be this coming weekend. I will be down in the valley hanging out with the grandkids. I went shopping today and bought snacks and goodies. And hello, Ashley. Welcome in. Welcome in. So remind me to keep reminding all the members. I think my doggy got bit by an ant. There's a lot of ants right now, and she's got that, you can tell that ant bite. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. As long as she stopped chewing on it. My dog loves me, but when she's hurting somewhere and you're trying to check, she'll snap at you. And I'm like, oh no, we're not going to do that. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. How are you, Ashley EB? Welcome in. And I will try to send a message out to all the members. Maybe we can plan July for a late PM or morning on a weekend to allow more to join. Let's do a morning weekend for July. Hello, Jessica. Yeah, let's plan for a morning. Can either be a Saturday morning or Sunday morning. That'll be for July. But members only this coming Monday on June 23rd. Write it on your calendar. Margie, remind me to put a message in my channel to the members, reminding them. If we get a chance, maybe we can send them an email out that says, hey, everybody. And that's a good idea, Margie. Let's ask for preferences. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Jessica. I was just saying that you weren't. Stop licking your paw. Stop. Right now. She's looking at me like, but it itches. You know how bites are. Stop. Anyway, so welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. Today it is a little after 6 o'clock p.m. Stop. No licks. It is June 16th, 2025. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, she was in the hallway. Now she's on her little spot. Like, I'm going to go away so you can't watch me. It looks better, but, ant bites can be. Anyway, so welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you are new, it is good to have new people pop in. Hello, Michelle. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I was going to invite people on TikTok over, but I just wasn't. And I have a friend that's on TikTok and they're having some technical issues. Jess, I get the side eye as the tongue inches out to look again from Max. Yeah. Yeah. I can hear her at night and I'll say, hey, stop that, because she'll wake me up from the licking. But anyway, welcome. Oh, y'all, gosh dang it. I'm always pouring my water and leaving it sitting out there. Welcome everybody in. Let me go get my water, okay? You better quit licking. She actually went outside to sit on her little, I have her a cot that's up off the ground. Anyway, I got the water. So welcome in everybody. You must be 18 or over to be in this live. If you are not, head out or my mods will help you out. Thank you for hiding that person. Let's clear the energy. I'm going to pull a couple of collective cards. Will we do mediumship tonight? I don't know. We will see what spirit has in mind. Okay. If we don't do, you went to see Stitch for the second time today and bought a Disney scented pen. Ooh, I love the orange smell. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in. Good for you, Katie. I was going to go live again on Thursday, but was that the night that I went live on Evolve? I think so. Anyway, there are certain times that I can't if I have other commitments. And kind of stay tuned. I'm going to give me a show of hands. I am considering doing a Zoom group. I haven't really set up the full details. How many of you, with a show of hands, it would be it'll be a small Zoom group. So let me know who might be interested in that, okay? Correct. It would be no more than 10. Correct. No more than 10. And it may be on a weekend. It may be on a weekend. I'm trying to figure out, I haven't set the exact date yet. Hello, Tish. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, Zoom groups are kind of fun. Not everyone is guaranteed a session, but, I try to do my best. I've done other Zoom groups, so thank you guys for giving a wave and letting me know that that is something that you're interested in. Okay, so let's do the announcements. To go to my website, pamsears.com. To go to the top of my website. That is my link tree. Oh, more people are raising their hands. Okay. The top of my website, pamsears.com, is my link tree. Oh, okay. Some people are interested. I would probably sell out pretty quick, I'm thinking. So just stay tuned for that, okay? And don't forget that on my link tree, besides all my social media, there is a link called Code Purple. If you're having a mental health crisis, you're looking for resources for you, for someone else, or you're the parent of a child, go to the Code Purple link. There are 195 countries. Oh, yeah, those who were gifted a membership, it only lasts 30 days. But that was awful nice that you guys did get those gifted ones. So I hope it makes you want to, maybe renew. All right, so there are 195 countries. Go find your country. You are not alone. Please don't suffer in silence, okay? And don't forget to check out my books. I have some people that have ordered all three of my books, so thank you for that. She got a session bonus. Did I give her a reading? You guys know I don't remember. We have amnesia. Whispers of the White Dove, my inspirational poetry. Heart of the White Dove. There's The Cancer Journey. There is hospice stories. There is some spiritual short stories that were channeled to me, and a few poems. And here is my heart book. I'm not ready to talk about the fourth one yet. It's not complete. I have the preface for it. The first draft is done. I'm very excited. This is, oh, okay, that must be your bonus. No Nap is about my very own grandson, Xander. He does get to meet his spirit guides. So if you know of somebody that is, 3 to 6, he's in timeout because he doesn't want to take a nap. He threw a temper tantrum. But during the timeout, look what happens. His very own spirit guides show up. Liam and Lexi are his main two guides. They help him understand why naps are important and how to say sorry to mom and dad. In the back, there is a page dedicated to parents to stay open. All three are on Amazon. All three received a 5-star review from readers' favorites. So I'm very proud of that. All right, let's clear the energy. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Shields up, shields up. If anyone is in need of healing energy, all you have to do is claim it. I always set my intent and I ask for the universal healing energy to flood the live. Okay? So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I claim it. Let's clear the energy. Bad weather moving in. We'll stick around as long as you can, Tish. Okay? All right. Welcome in, puppy. Yeah, that's true. In the back of the book, there is a section for the older kids to draw what they see or who they see. Yes. Welcome in, Roz. Welcome in. How many of you people are new and just found me? And if you found me, how did you find me? I'm going to clear the energy. You may feel this somewhere in the body. You may not. Some people do. Some people don't. And I want to know where everyone is from. Here we go. I am in northern Arizona for now. Tell me a YouTube. Welcome in. Independent me, I'm always spiritual, and your channel came up. You're from the UK. Welcome in. Welcome in. Lots of new people finding me. Maybe I'm going through people's news feed. I have beautiful moderators that will help answer some questions. And for the young ones who are off school acting like doofuses, bye-bye. All right, let's pull a couple of collective cards. How does he know I'm a white lady? Oh, that's funny. All right. So, Oracle of the Fairies is the first one. I might look white. Maybe I'm not white. Oh, here's the first card. We have two people that are new that found me just from YouTube. They didn't even find me from TikTok or Instagram or any of my other platforms. All right. The Sacred Forest Oracle. Here we go. This is our second card. All right, let's see what we got. If these cards don't resonate with you, you don't have to take them, okay? The first one, fairy spotting. Ooh, oh, and thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Fairy spotting. Listen to this. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. And that includes all different kinds of spirituality. Believing is seeing. That's the first one from my fairy. And the second one, ooh, the unicorn, purity. So think about this. Our little ones, our children, they believe. They believe, thus they see, because that's what children's do. Did I say children's? And we're being asked not only to go back and believe in the magic, but go back to that time where we were innocent as children, where we believed in unicorns. We believed in that which other people said they couldn't see. Does that make sense? Welcome in. Let me share something with you. For a few years, I was a volunteer at the crisis shelter. I decided to give back from all the help that I had received in therapy. So we took the kids from the crisis shelter on a field trip. And we were coming back on the bus, and it was getting dusk, and it was kind of looking a little dark out. And I was sitting next to this little boy, and all of a sudden he looked out the window, and then he turned. Oh, I'm not reading anything right now, puppy. I'm just telling us a story. And he just looked straight ahead and goes, I can't look. I can't look. I said, why? Why can't you look? And he said, there's a dragon flying next to us, next to me. There's a dragon. And he was very frightened. And I said to him, maybe that dragon is your friend. Maybe that dragon is there to protect you and to be around you. And, you know, the other kids on the bus were listening, and you know, it took a little while, and then he began to calm down, and he said, you might be right. You might be right. Maybe he's my friend. And I said, I think that he is your friend. Oh, how weird. This is blue, but it doesn't look blue when I put it on. Isn't that weird? So I think he did see a dragon. I mean, how do we not know all of that is, you know, it's not make-believe. There's a lot of myth. There's a lot of legends. He saw something, and he called it a dragon. And I said to him, I think that's going to help protect you at the shelter. So think about it. Yeah, I think a couple of the volunteer ladies were like, she's a little cuckoo, but you know what? I don't care. Call me cuckoo all you want. But that little guy saw something, and then I began to realize maybe he was there to help him. So anyway, I don't want the little ones to be afraid of what they see. Okay? I want them to try and be open. So anyway, I thought that was a pretty cool story. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a mediumship, but I feel like I'm going to do a mediumship. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. Welcome in. If any of you have already had a session with me, this is June. So I always tell my clients to wait at least 6 months in between sessions. Okay. 6 months to a year. But if you have recently had a session with me, somebody's going to be illuminated to me. Someone is going to be illuminated. That's how this works. Okay. Every once in a while, we'll do things different and spirit will give me information. Okay. So I don't know who this might be for. Please don't ever put any personal details in the chat. Please just put the relationship of who you are looking for. I'm not sure what that is, Ashley EB, but it looks cool. Now, if you're looking for a private session with me, you can send me an email, pam@pamsears.com, but don't put any personal details in an email to me either. Okay? Don't put any names. Oh, it's a dragon head. Oh, how cool. No names, no personal details, just the relationship. Okay? Someone will be illuminated. And you must be 18 or over to be chosen. I don't do any sessions for those who are under 18. Okay? And like I said, if I've recently given you something, please hold off commenting. You don't, I mean, there are times it's different and spirit will come through with another messages. For the most part, I say, please hold off on the comment. So just put in who it is that you are looking for. Now, that doesn't mean that person's going to show up. I did a session, was it yesterday? And what happened was it wasn't the person that they wanted to come through. Somebody else came through. That does happen, okay? But if I've already given you one recently within the last 3-4 months, please hold off commenting, okay? So welcome in. I'm going to attempt to do a mediumship demonstration. All right, so just go ahead, just put the relationship, okay? Okay, Michelle Davis. All right, everybody, hold your comments right now, okay? Michelle Davis has been illuminated. So now you, and I need in all caps, Michelle, I need consent, and I need you to validate that you're 18 or over. Many of you may be getting what I call little hellos, I call them postcards from your loved ones. So please stay. Many of your loved ones pop into the energy and give a hello. Okay. I need to see the word consent, Michelle. That's why I asked you to type the word in all caps, consent. And don't forget, I do have June openings. So if if anyone wants to try to have a private session with me, prices are probably going to be changing, so you're going to want to think about that. All right. All right, Michelle, I have the energy that I feel right now is either, everybody hold your comments. Everybody hold your comments. I am with Michelle. This is a mom energy. Now, when I say mom, it could be mom, grandma, or an aunt. Okay. And I think you did say grandma. How interesting. Okay. There is an illness that lasted a while. There is an illness that lasted a while. This was not sudden, unexpected. Would you understand that, Michelle? Okay, thank you. She's telling me sweet 16. Sweet 16. Either somebody just turned 16, the 16th of a month is somebody's birthday, anniversary, crossing over. Somebody might have been gone 16 months, 16 years, or somebody might have been 16 when somebody passed. Or this could also be January 6th because of the 1 and the 6. Okay, so your aunt is connected to the number 16. And is this aunt still here on Earth? So aunt is on the other side. Okay. So it looks like we might have grandma and aunt. So you said January birthday. Okay. So is it the 16th that you're connecting with your aunt, or was it the January 6th? There is also the number 29. The number 29. The 29th of a month is somebody's birthday. Oh, January 6th. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So the number 29, the 29th of a month is significant for birthday, anniversary. Grandma's birthday is grandma's birthday. And it helps maybe to just give me a little bit validating evidence so I know I don't have to repeat something. Is the 29th grandma's birthday? Is that what you're saying? Okay, there we go. Thank you. You validated the 24th. There's also a number 6. The 6 is connected, or the month of June. The 6th of a month, somebody's been gone 6 months, 6 years, or there's something about a June. I mean, I don't want you to feed me details because it's my job to give, but it just helps when you validate something. That's what Margie means, not giving me more detail, just validating things that are given to you, okay? Just so you know. So June, 2 cousins passed this month. Okay, thank you. There's the June connection. Okay, who's the F like Frank name? Frank, Freddie, Francis, Florence. There's an F name. I think I do have grandma, and I think I have aunt. Both of them are here, okay? Now, the F name could be on Earth, or it could be on the other side. And if you aren't sure about the F name, write it down. Oh, Grandpa Fred. Okay, thank you. I'm assuming Grandpa's on the other side, Michelle. Okay, is there a Mark? I am seeing an M-A-R name. Could be Mark, could be Margaret. So Grandpa's on the other side. Okay, thank you. Mark, Margaret, Mary, Marvin. There's an M-A-R name. Not sure. That's okay. And if you happen to be married, this could be connected to a spouse as well or an ex. Now, it's definitely an M-A-R. Margaret, Mary, Mark, Marvin. And I want to remind you that can also be a pet name. So write that down. Definitely have grandma and aunt giving us information. Two girls, two girls. Two girls. Are you one of two girls? Is there someone else? Okay, so the two girls are yours, your daughters. Okay, thank you. Grandma's acknowledging that. Who's the H name? Henry, Henrietta, Hannah, Harold. There's an H name. Niece? Okay, thank you. Interesting. The Haley. Okay, thank you for that, Michelle. I am being shown the four corners. There are 4 states that they all connect. I remember going there and standing on the spot. So there's some connection to the Four Corners area. Either somebody went on a trip and stood in the Four Corners, live near the Four Corner area. Something about the Four Corners. Someone may even be talking about going on a trip. It's kind of cool to go to that Four Corner area and you can get on your knees and your hands and be in all 4 states at once. So something about I have been in the Four Corners. My grandma is from Trinidad. Okay. All right, Michelle. Grandma is just giving that information as a validation. Okay? Now, I'm not quite sure where Trinidad is, but I think, isn't it? Well, I'm not going to. You'll have to tell me, but it's almost like Trinidad is it like an island? I'm not really positive. But anyway, so Grandma is validating the Four Corners. All right. She's also, it's close to Trinidad is close to Four Corners. I guess I'm thinking of another Trinidad that is, not a part of the United States. Okay, perfect for that validation. There's also a trip that your grandma's talking about. Who's going to go? Did somebody just finish going on a trip? Oh, Trinidad and Colorado. Okay. Gosh, I didn't know there was a Trinidad in Colorado. Okay, so that's perfect validation. She's talking about the trip. Is somebody talking about taking another trip? Did somebody just come back from taking a trip? And I don't know why she's saying the word coast. Coast. So somebody may have gone on a coastal trip. Somebody may be talking about going on a coastal trip. Trip and then the word coast. We go to the coast a lot. Have you just recently gone, Michelle? Are you thinking about going again? Because she's talking about a trip, a trip. I mean, if you just went, that would be perfect validation. We went in September. Maybe there'll be something that's popping up that you're going to go again really soon. September is kind of far away, but it could be her way of saying, hey, I know that you took the trip to the coast, even though it was in September. I'm not sure that I want to take that. Did somebody take a train ride? I'm being shown a train. Unless somebody is connected to trains, lives near the trains, live near the train track, or talking about taking a train ride, because I am seeing a train. Your husband and you did? Okay. That's a validation that grandma is here. She's talking about making the mark. Making the mark. How interesting. Remember when I asked if there was a mark? Remember? She's now saying making the mark. So rather than it being somebody's name, she's taken me back to the mark. Somebody's on the mark. Somebody's making the mark. Is there somebody who is on schedule, changing something, making the mark? Does that make sense? Somebody's making the mark. So it's not somebody's name. It's about that. And if you can understand that, perfect. My daughter has a wedding coming up. Okay. Making the mark. Is it pretty soon here, Michelle? Unless she's marrying a mark. Making the mark. Making your mark. Like making your mark in the world. And a wedding would be making your mark in the world, part of it. October, and my other daughter is graduating Friday. There we go. It's what's happening. It's making her mark on the world. Your daughter is graduating Friday. There it is. There's the mark. She's making the mark. I don't think she's talking about the wedding, although that might be part of it. It's the one on Friday. Your daughter's making the mark, and grandma's a part of that. She'll be there. They watch what goes on Earth. So this is just a little mini demonstration, Michelle. I'm going to leave you with that. Just know that grandma's going to be there for the graduation on Friday when she makes her mark in the world. I want to thank your grandma, and there was an energy of an aunt as well. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. I hope, Michelle, this helped you and brought you some comfort. Chat is back to being open, everybody. I'm going to pull some cards by age groups. Roz, I'm not connecting at the moment. Okay, you're so welcome, Michelle. Making her mark in the world. Grandma's going to be there. That was nice for her, Leanne. Yeah, that was nice for her to have grandma come through. So I'm going to pull 4 cards. I'm going to do it by age groups, but if you connect to a card that is not RN, great accomplishment. Oh, she's going to be an RN. Oh my gosh. No worries, Ross. Oh my gosh, that makes even more sense. Becoming an RN. There you go. Perfect. Okay. If you can connect to another card that's not your age group, take it. I have taken all 4 cards before. Yeah, everybody give her some love. Be sure to tell your daughter that she's going to be there. Great grandma's going to be there. All right. If you are 18 to 30, this is your card. And if you're watching this on replay, may this message reach those who it needs to reach. 18 to 30, here we go. 18, yeah, congratulations for her daughter. The faithful way. The faithful way. Let faith cultivate your motive. Let faith cultivate your motives. Yeah, Michelle, congratulations to you too, because you're the mom that's probably been encouraging her. The faithful way. Let faith cultivate your motive. Okay, and I don't need anyone's ages. I got it all covered. The faithful way. 31 to 50. Gosh, Jess, how do you and Margie be so fast? I don't know. I don't know. All right. 31 to 50. This is your card. Delightful intimacy. Tend the flowering of friendship. Tend the flowering of friendship. It's a secret. You'd tell me, but then you'd have to kill me, right? Okay. Tend the flowering of friendship. Delightful intimacy. If you've made some new friendships. And that can include people on social media. Your thumbs have definitely slowed down, Margie. We still love you. 51 to 70. This is for you. 51 to 70. You got the faithful way. Ooh, look at that. You know, I decided to wear some bright colors. I always wear bright colors when I go see my oncologist. The faithful way. Let faith cultivate your motive. Let faith cultivate your motive. When, you know, every couple of months I have to see the oncologist, whether I want to or not. I always make sure that I got bright colors on. Everything was doing really well. All right. This last card this is the age group that I'm in. 71 all the way up to the oldest living person on earth. I was going to say Maria Brañas Morera. What the heck? She's crossed over. She is no longer the oldest living person. Wow. You know, we have these people that have been the oldest living person on earth, even when they cross over, they're connected to us. And we'll always honor them. And so this one is 71 all the way up to the oldest living person right now, who is Ethel Caterham, 115. Our Maria's with us, yes. 115 years old, Ethel from the UK. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Bask in nature. Tomorrow's my day at the well. I'm a volunteer park ranger. For those of you who don't know, tomorrow's my well day. Bask in nature and breathe the scent of flowers. It's going to be pretty hot out there tomorrow. Probably 101, 102. That's pretty warm. I'll get to wear my khaki shorts. I don't have to wear my long pants. Bask in nature and breathe the scent of flowers. But I am going extra early to open. We have some that's on vacation, so I get to open, and I'm going to plan on being there early enough. The gate will shut. I have the code to get in early. The gate will shut. I have the whole park to myself until 9 o'clock. So I'm planning on being there at least by 8:30, so I can open up, put the flag up, open up all the restrooms and such, and just have some quiet time. That's my goal. So does anyone have any questions? And don't forget, these are just little mini demonstrations. If you want something, like a full hour, and you want something private, just email me, pam@pamsears.com, and I will let you know. I know I'm just kind of giving a little heads up. Pricing will be going up. I don't like to do that. I think it's been, I don't know, 2 or 3 years since, hello, Katie, 2 or 3 years since I've had any price increase. So just an FYI. I don't know when that is. I'm just putting a little bug in your ear, okay? It'll be soon. Hour soon, not spirit soon. Hour soon. So who has any questions? Anybody have any spiritual questions? If we're going to do another mediumship, I got to wait to hear from Spirit. I'm going to see if Spirit wants. TikTok what, Margie? Oh, right. Yes. I have been way in to the reasonable category. Yes. And I will always be in the reasonable category. Tracy, you ordered all 3 of my books tonight. Looking forward to reading them. Tracy, when you get them and you're perusing them, when you're ready, can you please leave me a review on Amazon? Oh my gosh, thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. Some people are not into poetry, so then they order the second book that has stories. Even my spiritual short stories, I didn't write them, they were channeled. They were channeled. My poetry is channeled. You know what's fascinating? Let me tell you this. This was my first book, my inspirational poetry. Thank you, Tracy. It was the first book and the last one to get a review. When I input it to Reader's Favorite, and you guys can go to readersfavorite.com, put in my name, and you can read all the reviews, not just one, all the reviews. This, all of a sudden, when I got a review on my children's book, yeah, we can do a poem. And the next week, it said, you received a review. I said, oh, I got another review on my children's book. Opened it up, and it was a review on this one. That was my very first book. And if you go read the review, what's fascinating is this gentleman who reviewed this book said it's autobiographical book. Autobiographical. That he's right. He doesn't even know me. How does he know that it's autobiographical? I was so shocked and so intrigued. And it's also, I put that editorial on Amazon as well. So let's see. I always just open up the book and see what happens. I've read this before. I have read this poem before. Somebody asked for a poem. But since the page opened up, I'm going to reread this one. This may be for some people who've never heard the poem. Maybe for some reason we all need to rehear the poem. So I trust that when I open it up, it's the one. So thank you for asking. Here's the poem. Fighting the River. Sungaya. Happy Monday, Pam. I read the No No Nap book to my son. Thank you for writing it. Did your son enjoy it? And I hope that you will go and leave a review. Thank you for that, Sungai. I hope I pronounce your name right. Thank you so much. Did your son enjoy it? So this one's called Fighting the River. She ebbs and flows, merging with the waves, swaying to and fro, cast about at times roughly. It cuts into the soul. She finds a bit of a break ahead, a calmness to the river, allowing her to rest, to catch her breath. Where is it going? Where is it taking her? She knows not, only to hang on. Try to go with the flow instead of fighting. The fighting brings more angst, more frustrations, more anger. When she surrenders, joins with the water, merging into one, the calmness comes. A brief moment of knowing all is well. Her path written long ago. The fighting is futile. Merge, merge. She joins with the water, lets it fill her every being, no longer fighting the river until the next rapids come. And they will come. She will brace herself again. With each rapid, she gains strength, riding the current until the calmness comes again. She closes her eyes, looks inside her heart, cries her tears, joins with the water, lets go of her fears. There we go. He's autistic and he sees spirits. Hasn't given me a response yet, but was curious for sure. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. So there's the poem, everybody. I just dripped water all over the place. You know, my poetry, I always kept to myself. We'll be reading a few more times. I love that poem. Thank you. You needed to hear that too? Okay. I trust the universe. When somebody says, read a poem, I just open it up and whatever page it is the one that we're supposed to read. Thank you, Tracy. I think that you'll understand. And, you know, I need to get out my second book and reread some of the short stories that I have written. One of the short stories I was going to make a whole book out of, but I decided to just make it a short story. So, you never know. I mean, I'm working on, you know, the fourth book is about my grandson, Leo. I can't say exactly what it's about, but it'll be spiritual in nature as well. Spiritual in nature. There's a little hint. Nature. That's the only hint I'm going to give y'all. Let's see if, I don't, you know, I'm waiting to see if Spirit is going to show up again tonight. Sometimes I'll do a whole bunch of mediumship, and sometimes there's only one, sometimes there's two. Yeah, it's about nature. Duh, surprise. I have the first draft done. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Margie, for reminding me. Members, for those of you who don't know, we have members Those who have a star next to their name, they are monthly members. They get their own live. Next Monday is members only live, 6 o'clock. So we won't be public next Monday. It'll only be members. I don't know when the next winner is supposed to be pulled. I don't remember. I leave that to Margie and Diva. Of course, she's a diva. And Jess to let me know. All right. Members that are here tonight, Margie, do you have them ready? Thank you for that. Sometimes my brain is... So it's worthwhile to become a member. And you also, every other month, one of my members wins a free mediumship. They always get extra card pulls. All right, here's a card for Vicky. Here we go. Vicky. Stillness. I love this card. Look at these trees and the roots. Stillness. A period of rest and inactivity. Go within for the answers you seek. Katie Bug. Katie. We're probably going to start trying to do a weekend one. I meant to do one this weekend. Of course, this coming weekend, I'm going to go see my grandson. So, inner calling, Katie. Inner calling. There's an internal shift. You're awakening to a greater sense of purpose. And I don't know if we pulled that card for you before. Well, you can try to send them to me by to email, maybe. Maybe. Oh, the baby hot pictures. All right. That was Katie. Who is next? Jessica A. Here we go. Jessica A. Upheaval, Jessica. I think you have had that, Katie. Unexpected liberation, destruction of established patterns. So upheaval, unexpected liberation, destruction of established patterns. Okay? That's a good thing, though. It's a liberation from something. Ashley E.B. Here we go. Whoop! Well, that's weird. I can't have all these cards flying all over the place. All right. Here we go. Ashley E.B. Welcome in, Teresa. You got the upheaval card as well. Unexpected liberation, destruction of established patterns. So this is a good card. All right. Tracy, this one is for you. Let's see what we got. Family. Tracy, you got the family card. Love and connection. Home. Roots. Origins. I don't know that I've ever pulled this one. Look at that. Family, love and connection, home, roots, origins. That's a nice card. All right. Jess, here we go. Jess. I don't think I have. Jess. Exploration, Ms. Jess. Openness to new experiences. Follow where curiosity leads. Time for you to explore. Explore. Margie, let's see what we have here. Margie. Boy, the third time tonight, you got the upheaval card. Unexpected liberation, destruction of established patterns. There we go. Upheaval, unexpected liberation, Margie. It was a beautiful card for family. All right, so here we go for me. Let's see what we got for me. Inner calling, an internal shift. I'm awakening to a greater sense of purpose. Interesting. You know, they told me that I'm in a 7-year, which is all about going within. So I am not sure, just not sure. You got that last week too? Okay. You know, everybody, I'm not feeling another mediumship, and that happens. Yesterday I did 4 on TikTok. Even if there's only 1 tonight, everyone still got to experience somebody's. Maybe I am going to level up to something. I don't know. But I want to thank you all for being here. I'm going to try to come back here on Thursday, this coming Thursday. I missed last Thursday because I was doing my live on Evolve. I'll be back here this Thursday, 6 o'clock, for those that can join me. Monday is members only. I'm going to pull us all a final card. I'm going to use my own deck for the final card. And remember, not only be kind to others, but include yourself in the kindness. EvolvePlus.tv. There's a 7-day trial. I'm a verified creator on there. Okay. 7 days, you can just kind of figure out if you want to be there or not. This is my very own Heart Rock deck. Here we go. Here we go. Detox. For all of us, it's time for detox. That might be detoxing a thought, an idea, detoxing a person, detoxing a food, cleansing our body. Only you will know what it is that you're being asked to detox. I definitely feel that my detox is, well, it's a little bit of everything. So I want to thank you all for being here. I'll see you all, for those of you that can join me, I'll see you all on Thursday. Margie and Jess, thank you. Good night, everybody.